invite Americans for Democracy and Human Rights in Bahrain to take the floor.
Mr. President, Americans for Democracy and Human Rights in Bahrain, along with the European Saudi Organization for Human Rights, would like to raise concerns related to the illegal practice of arbitrary detention by some states. For example, Saudi Arabia systematically uses arbitrary detention for terms of months or years. In 2013, Saudi arbitrarily detained minor Murtaja al-Qurayris, aged 13, after participation in peaceful protest. 2 years on, Murtaja continues to be arbitrarily detained without charge, making him the youngest political prisoner in Saudi Arabia. In 2016, Isra al-Ghamgham and Naima al-Matroud, 2 female protesters, were arbitrarily arrested and detained several months ago without charge. We continue to share the Secretary-General's deep concerns regarding the question of the death penalty, particularly related to violations of the right to life by some states. For example, in January of this year, Saudi Arabia arbitrarily executed peaceful social justice activist Sheikh Nimr Baqir al-Nimr during a mass execution following a grossly unfair trial by Saudi's notorious specialized criminal court after he called for reforms. We are also deeply disturbed by the imposition of the death penalty against minors. In 2016 alone, Saudi Arabia executed 4 for crimes committed as children, 3 of whom were tortured by the authorities. Amongst them, young Chadian Mustafa al-Akbar and Ali al-Rubuh, a young peaceful protester from Saudi Arabia's eastern province. In 2014, the same Saudi terrorism court sentenced 3 peaceful protester minors, Ali al-Nimr, Dawood al-Marhoon and Abdullah al-Zahir, to death using confessions based on torture. These minors remain at risk of imminent execution. We call upon all states, including Saudi Arabia, to end the practice of political executions, unfair trials, and to immediately halt the imposition of the death penalty against minors.
And I call now on